Well, gosh, I never thought this would be my life. In 2020, we had that debacle of an election. And I said, okay, let's regroup. Let's start organizing immediately for 2022. Let's take back the House and let's take the Senate. And so we started doing voter registration, flipping counties from blue to red. We went to Pinellas County, Florida, which is Clearwater. And our work flipping that county to now Republican voter registration, elected in 2022 Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna. We went to Long Island, not so similar to Florida. We did gas station voter registration, and in that election we were able to flip New York's 3rd and 4th congressional districts from blue to red. Now, we should have had a big, beautiful red wave in 2022. You had the crisis at the border. You had Putin invade Ukraine. You had the terrible Biden-Kamala economy. But what happened? In Arizona, we should today have Governor Kari Lake. The machines went down on Election Day. In Nevada, we should have had Senator Adam Laxalt. It snowed in the mountains of Washoe and Reno on Election Day. And in Luzerne County, Pennsylvania, they elected John Fetterman to the United States Senate, and Luzerne County ran out of paper. And so I said, guys, we're going to continue to lose elections unless we diversify the way that we approach them. In January of 2023, I launched Early Vote Action. And we started immediately focusing on all of the swing states: Arizona, Nevada, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan. But I said, if you're going to do one thing right, you do that one thing really well. We dedicated all of our time, all of our talent, and all of our energy into the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I even, in our strategy of reaching out to fraternity brothers and truckers and knowing that 30% of Pennsylvania hunters are not registered to vote, we went after a community that is very underrepresented in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, our Amish. I even went to a farm and milked a cow by hand just to earn those votes. There is documented video proof. And it was a great honor on November 6, 2024, to post at 1:24 a.m., Mr. President, I'm pleased to share that we have delivered the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania for you. Congratulations, sir. To the chagrin of the nation, we are the only swing state that delivered a United States Senate seat. We registered 50,000 voters in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and Dave McCormick, now a senator representing PA, only won his election by 15,000 votes. Voter registration wins elections. And I know that we are here for a celebration, and we're so excited about this golden age for our country, and we have unbridled enthusiasm and optimism, but the threat is not over. You see me posting still every single day that, listen, if we do not give President Trump on Tuesday, November 3rd, 2026, control of the House of Representatives, we are going to have a repeat of what happened in 2019. If the Democrats take control of the House, they will impeach our great president on day number 1. He will only have 2 years of a legislative agenda, and they will do everything in their power to make sure that they stop America First legislation from being passed. So, I am clear-eyed and I am laser-focused on the mission at hand. Our goal, you see, Pennsylvania, we are 207,000 voters away from having a plurality of registered Republicans in Pennsylvania. For context, in 2012, that number was 1.1 million. We are on the verge of making Pennsylvania the next Ohio. And now, when people see long hair coming to their state, it strikes fear into the hearts of the Democrats. Because I have a message for New Jersey. we are coming for the governorship this November, and we are going to work to flip it from blue to red. Last, I'm hearing a lot from these speakers about justice and accountability, and more importantly, making sure that the mistakes of our past never happen again. One of the most important issues that I hear from voters across our great country, besides securing the border and, of course, stopping illegal immigration, is we must have the confidence of the American people and restore trust in our elections by having election integrity. I know this is being filmed for other places, and so to my Wisconsinites that are going to see this, on Tuesday, April 1st of this year, you have the opportunity to flip the Wisconsin Supreme Court from blue to red. If you elect Brad Schimmel to the court, you will flip that court to a majority, and you have the opportunity to enshrine voter ID into the state constitution in Wisconsin. And furthermore, thank you. And furthermore, for justice, because we all know about the stolen election in 2020, now because I am a Pennsylvanian and I am staying and making my home Pennsylvania, the Supreme Court has 3 Democrats running for retention this year in 2025. These Democrats voted to allow mail-in ballots to be received 3 days after Election Day in 2020. They allowed for the election to be stolen. So if you want justice, if you want accountability, if you want to make sure the debacle never happens again, then I need every Pennsylvania voter that supports President Trump in truth and justice. You vote no to retention, and you give me 3 years of your time going into 2028 when hopefully we will have presumptive nominee Vice President J.D. Vance as our presidential candidate. We could have a Republican Supreme Court in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I know Steve's no longer here. Steve has had my back since day one. I'm appreciative of the War Room. I'm appreciative of Jennifer and Dustin. And just thank you to all of you. Thank you to every person, even in blue states, because what you did, you gave us the House, you gave us the Senate, you gave us the White House, and you know what else you did that the Democrats will never be able to live down? You delivered the popular vote to President Donald Trump. Thank you to every single one of you. I hope you will support my organization, earlyvoteaction.com, and it's such a great honor to be receiving this statue of our great president.
Well, Scott, young man,
thank you.